when I have a patient with PSA, I always make it a point to tell them that, their PSA can be sort of altered by changes in weather. Certainly if it's damp, if it's humid, if it's rainy, if it's cold, that can adversely impact their PSA and cause flares. So that's something to sort of watch out for. And on the flip side, if the weather is nice, warm and sunny, they might feel a little bit better when it comes to their arthritic symptoms. If patients know that their psoriatic arthritis is flared up by certain weather changes, for instance, if like cold, damp, humid, rainy weather sort of flares up their psoriatic arthritis, they can always sort of take a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory to alleviate their symptoms of pain. Certainly, if they have many joints that are inflamed and swollen, their rheumatologist can give them oral prednisone to help with the inflammation that's happening from active disease or because of their flare. Certainly, if they know something is going to cause them to flare, they can always take a non-steroidal in anticipation of that. So there are ways to sort of treat their flares should they happen because of weather. So, and then, we do have certain lifestyle modifications that can be used to treat their flares because of weather changes. Heat therapy is one. They could take a warm shower. They could soak in a bathtub with warm water. They can use those electric warm compressors if there's a particular joint that's inflamed. And certainly bundling up to keep themselves warm would be helpful. The concept of stiffness from inflammatory arthritis, such as psoriatic arthritis, it's worsened by lack of activity. So movement is always a good thing. Because it sort of makes your muscles stronger, it'll make your joints a little bit more limber. It can prevent that stiffness that happens because of inactivity. So that's always a good thing, as long as you're able to sort of tolerate it on your joints. I'm a strong advocate of patients monitoring their symptoms in sort of an analog calendar diary entry format. So I always tell them that, please keep book handy where you can jot down how the weather impacts your psoriatic arthritis, or whether you're able to sort of determine what is flaring your arthritis. So that's always a good thing to do.